Okay, I think it's 1 o'clock. Let's start with coffee lecture number 15, which is on a tool for information management, which is actually only of interest for those who are working at ETH Zurich, because this benefit comes only for staff members of ETH Zurich. And as always with coffee lectures, we start with the problem and we have the solution approach. So if you need to set up quickly a public website to exchange views or to discuss something, or you need to have a container where you can feed content for easy retrieval and follow up, or you want to set up a journal club if it's in a research group, giving members access to articles and allowing them to discuss and share comments on the article, or you want to set up a closed community to share ideas, documents, which are probably copyrighted. So in a closed shop, there is no issue. Or you want to present yourself or a project with sort of a personal website. And if you have no money and you have even little time, maybe only 5 minutes, and you have no interest to deal with responsive design and use interface design, and you have no willingness to set up or no access to a server you want also not to maintain, then there is a solution if you have this card. And this card was recently extended to 20,255. So that means I will have for another 20,000 years access to WordPress, but probably I have to work also at ETH. I hope I can retire next year. And you need to know this links blogs@ethz.com. So if you go to this web page, looks quite old-fashioned, but they will move it within the next months to a new platform. And you click on blogs at ETH, there is this link, create a blog. And then you have to log in with your ETH credentials. And then you see something like this, where you can add your color scheme. And if you scroll down, you can see that I have set up 4 blocks, and I can still create 1 block because there's a limit of 5 blocks at ETH Zurich. And it works pretty simple. You just have to think about a good name for your blog. And if the name is still available, that will work. Otherwise, you have to find a little different name. And then you set up a blog. It may change a bit because, as I said, they will move it to a new system. You might go to the IT shop to service catalog overall. And there is a topic blog hosting, WordPress blog hosting, where you can see request a new standard WordPress blog. And it's free. Only if you have tons of data, you have to pay something. But we have for many years blogs, and we don't have to pay anything because we are way below the limit. And when you set up a new website, so you can see here my 4 blogs I already have. If you set up a new website or a blog, depends what you want. There are certain themes within designs where you can choose from. And right now there are only 4 themes left. So 2024, Astra 2023, and another one. And in the past, you could choose between 158 themes. And because we all have budget cuts, they were forced, because this is a free service, which is not really charged, to cut down the number of available themes. But I think 4 are still enough because you can customize a lot. And unfortunately, I was not able to change this site to English. So within tools, you have all kinds of things for exporting data, for importing data. There are settings where you can even create an icon for the website to show up in the browser. You can decide how writing should be, how many entries should be on the starting page, how many news feeds. You can adjust the size of images, and you can have a moderated discussion, or anyone can comment. So there are all ways of adjusting it to your needs. You have notification settings because we have internal blogs, and I want to make sure that everyone at least frequently checks what is new. So you have also the possibility with a plugin subscribe to get notified either on everything or on certain topics. So these are email settings. There are all kinds of ways where you can, in case you have registered users, to provide a different level of rights. And you can also change the site with colors, with header image, with background image, with widgets. So there's a lot you can do to make this look unique. So here I put on a logo. This is one of our blogs, and I could also have a background. So now I show you the examples of the blogs I have or I had. So this is one blog where we collect all the information which is important. You see that the last entry was in June. That was because we have not only budget cuts, we are also short in staff. But I hope there will come better times. And this is all in German because this is a blog for our team. And you can see, you can search in the knowledge page for what we have posted within the last 10, 12 years. You can see there are categories like libraries, apps, books, ebooks, chemistry, and so on. So there's a long list, and you can see also what kind of topic has been assigned to a certain news item. So if you click on patent, where we only have two, you can see there these two entries for patents from 2022 and 2024. And you can also say, well, this is an item that should have follow-up. You see also the latest comment, who commented. This is another example of a public website. The other one is only for the team. No one has access. This is a public site for the coffee lecture cruise, and I was asked to set up a page, and I was actually able to do it within about 5 minutes setting up this page. So this page is a community page where we collect, first of all, institutions that have coffee lectures and also publications for coffee lectures and meeting announcements. So this is the publications that have been published on the topic of coffee lectures. And if I scroll down, you can see that it's also easy to do a multilingual page. So this page is available in German and English. So you have to go down to switch to English. Now it's switched to English. So it's the same look and feel, but different language. And here are the institutions with coffee lectures. And until now, we have 147 institutions identified who use the format of coffee lectures. This is another internal blog which is only accessible to my team. This is called Leseliste and Videoliste, where we just show images and where we don't have to bother about copyright because it's a closed shop. And if you have a licensed article or an image, it doesn't have any problem. So this is the latest update about a week ago by Leo Badgett from a medical doctor who says, I have no longer time to treat patients because there are 16,000 medical journals I have to go through. This is a blog which no longer exists. That was a blog which was also closed for people who do innovation in libraries in Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. This is a blog which I set up just for a month because there was a topic at a conference in the German Chemical Society, and this allowed us to collect views and exchange for this workshop we had at this meeting in 2018. So this was a page I could easily set up within 10 minutes, and when it was done, I just deleted it. So there were discussion topics on that. So that was the introduction on this very nice service from ETH Zurich. If you want to have a coffee lecture card, there are printed copies here in the room. You can either drop me an email. I have a very short email address, renno@ethz.ch, or you remember this link and you can download a digital card. And last, an announcement for Coffee Lecture tomorrow, which will be on SciFinder for biologists. SciFinder is not only for chemists, but it's also of interest for those working in life sciences. And this will be done by Gina Casarosi. Same place, same time, same link tomorrow.